Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? I am much better today than I was yesterday. Um, I want to offer an apology for my breakdown on the live yesterday. I had no idea that I was going to get that emotional on the live, or I probably would have just recorded it and edited it. I had a mission, and I felt like that someone needed to hear the words, but I just had no idea I was going to get that emotional. So forgive me for that. But today's a new day, new beginning. We all get to shake off that old and start new every morning because of Jesus. So this morning I would like to read you a um, poem about courage. And it says, "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." And it's by Joseph Campbell. And that is so true. We get the privilege of a lifetime, but if we are phony or we um, pretend to be somebody that we're not, or we hold back our emotions and our love, um, what was that lifetime for? No, the lifetime is for being who we are. God made us who we are. And, God knew when He made me that I was going to be a ball baby mess sometimes. He knew it. He knew it. I don't like it. For the longest time, I um, wanted to come off as, nothing bothers me. I'm strong. I'm tough. You can't hurt me. Um, and I put up my walls. It's not armor, it was walls. And that happens sometimes when we're hurt a lot in life. We throw up those brick walls so that nobody's getting in there. You're not going to hurt me. There's nothing left to hurt me with. So, um, I prided myself. Pride goes before a fall. I prided myself in being tough and being able to handle anything and not cry and lose it. And, you know, you couldn't make me cry at one point in my life if you tried. Now, God, God lives in my heart and I cry. God uses tears with me. Is that not crazy? That God uses something that you hated so much to show His presence in your life. But God is, God is God, and we don't understand. But He uses these things, and He's such a marvelous God. You know, I don't know um, why people serve other gods or people don't serve our God because He's just so awesome and so amazing that I don't know why somebody would want to miss out on that because they think that there's rules that they have to follow. Well, there's rules to everything, and God gave us um, a set of rules. They're a set of boundaries. They're boundaries to keep us from getting ourselves into something that is going to end in a mess. You know, um, they're not, and He gives us a choice. Um, with His rules, they're to protect us. It's like when we give our kids rules. Excuse me. It's like don't step out into that street because you're going to get hit by a car. That's a rule. You don't step out in that street. or, you teach them how to, look the right, left, right, you know, before they cross the street. That's because you're protecting them. It's not because you're trying to beat them down and control them. No, it's because you don't want them to get hurt. And God is the same way with us. He gives us a set of rules to keep us from getting ourselves into a mess because we don't know what we're doing. We don't. I don't care. I don't care how smart you think you are or how wise you think you are. We don't know nothing. We don't know what we're doing. We're just walking through this life blind and running into all kinds of stumbling blocks in our lives and not knowing what to do about it. So, how much easier is it to ask God, what's going on, Lord? And, help me from, running face first into this big old rock because I can't stop myself. Pull me back. Protect me. What is going on? Every time I go to make a video, I hear the strangest noises outside my house. Right now, it's like clattering out there. I mean, I do have very, very close neighbors, but I mean, it sounds like it's like in the other room. Um, so I don't know. So if you see me like veer off for a minute, it's because I hear the strangest things. And then, of course, it's going to make my dogs bark because they don't know what it is either. So I have a blessing this morning. My granddaughter's coming home today. She's been gone for a couple months, and I'm so excited to see her. Um, I love her so much, um, and I'm just excited this morning because of the cats. Two of the cats are hers, and I'm sure they've been looking for her. She's not here. They're probably like, "Where is she? Where is she?" But I was telling the cats this morning because the cats were just talking to me um, loudly. And I said, I know, your mama's coming home and you're excited. I know. And then the kitty would, meow, meow. I said, I know, you're so excited. I can hear it in your voice. Meow, meow. It was kind of cute. So, um, we have to, we have to take our moments to enjoy um, our surroundings and what's going on. I've had a really rough week, but you know what? I am not going to let the enemy um, continue to knock me down. It seems like every time that I start getting really uh, on fire for God and really determined that I'm going to pursue this ministry, um, he comes in and kicks me right in the face, you know, either with my health or my emotional health, my mental health. He will send someone to just beat me down mentally or cause some kind of emotional pain in my life. And yes, I allow it instead of, standing up and saying no, you know, and putting on my armor and asking God to handle my business for me, because I am His child and He loves me. And instead of doing that, no, I just let the enemy knock me to the ground. I let him completely stomp on me and kick me until I can't focus mentally. I can't. I physically hurt so bad that, and it's this vicious circle with my disease I have that um, everything um, causes everything else. Like my mental health gets bad, and then it causes me to not be able to sleep, and so I don't get the rest that I need to be be physically healthy, and it causes me to overeat, which is what I do for comfort, which causes inflammation in my body, which makes my body hurt so bad, which makes me depressed because I used to be such an active person, and so it messes with my head mentally, and it's this vicious circle, and I'll go through this circle for a little while, and then I'll finally have enough, and I will say, no, that's it, that's it. I've had enough. You're not messing with me anymore. And today, I am taking back my joy. I'm taking back my life. I'm taking back my testimony. And yeah, that today's that day. So hallelujah, you know, um, sing with me, dance with me, because today I'm taking it back. And I, I hope that people can see. I'm sorry. That you know, people's lives are are not perfect. If you're real with yourself and others, this is who you are. You know, maybe not as bad, but you know, we get a little nuts sometimes, and we fight back and forth. It's a fight between, you know, um, becoming healthy mentally and physically, and completely being, stomped on by the enemy. Um, I know I say a lot. It's kind of my mind takes a little while for my words to get to here, and sometimes they get lost, like right in my cheekbone somewhere. And so the gives me a second to push those words down. So forgive me if I say too much and I get on your nerves. I hope I don't. And I I try not to do it, but it's also become a habit. So it sometimes I don't even know that I'm doing it. I catch myself on the camera sometimes. Oh, that coffee is good this morning. Okay, so let's read our devotional for August 11th. I do have I hear people talking outside. I do. Oh my devotional is getting so used that you can't even hardly see the words on it anymore. It's Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. It is a great devotional, and I'm not just. I have put it in my link where I can earn a little bit of commission if somebody does order it. It's not because I'm trying to make some money off of it. Um, I love it. I love it. I've had it for years. I write in it every year to see, and I can see when I go to like August 11th today, I could see what was happening last year in my life, and to see if I've made any progress. And it just speaks to me. And so don't think I'm trying to do a commercial, you know, to get you to buy this devotional. No, it's great. It's just it is really great. And if you do decide to order it, you know, I make a little commission off of it, and you know, I could really use um, the income. There's one thing that I've really struggled with um, in the last few years, not you know having very much of an income. Excuse me. And I do have insurance, but I don't have dental insurance. And my teeth have gotten really bad. And I've lost some teeth in the back. So it has made my teeth move. And so now I've got these little rabbit teeth in the front and spaces. And it bothers me a lot. So I want to be happy and I want to smile all the time, but I catch myself trying to pull that lip over those top teeth, you know, because I don't like the way it looks. And so, you know, any little bit of money that comes in can help me to start saving to get something done with my teeth. Um, I need it, you know, and I don't have the money to, you know, dental work is like outrageous, just like gas prices. I went and got gas yesterday. I left my house. Woo! Let's have a party. I left my house yesterday. I had to make myself, um, but I drove to the gas station. Haven't been to the gas station in a month because I don't leave my house. And I was floored that gas was 4.59 a gallon. I was just floored. I started talking to the guy at the next pump, and you know, he looked at me. I said, "I cannot believe I only got 10 gallons of gas for $50. $50." And he looked at me and he said, "We're getting old." Like, um, yeah, but that means our gas prices should go down, I think. That should be a prop for getting old is that we only have to pay $2 a gallon for gas. Um, but anyways, you know, I digress. You know, I was speaking about earning a little bit of commission off of, you know, some things that, you know, might be down in my comments. Uh, yes, and that money is going to go towards helping with my teeth. So I'm trying to be very real with people. Um, there's a lot of things that I'm very self-conscious about, and but if I can get it up out of my spirit and let it out, it no longer controls me. So let's get to August 11th. Come to me, come to me, come to me. This is my continual invitation to you, proclaimed in holy whispers. When your heart and mind are quiet, you can hear me inviting you to draw near. Coming close to me requires no great effort on your part. It is more like ceasing to resist the magnetic pull of my love. Open yourself to my loving presence so that I may fill you with my fullness. I want you to experience how wide and long and high and deep is my love for you, so that you can know my love that surpasses knowledge. This vast ocean of love cannot be measured or explained, but it can be experienced. And our first scripture is Revelations 22:17. The Spirit and the bride says, "Come," and let him who hears come. Whoever is thirsty, let him come, and whoever wishes, let him take the free gift of the water of life. Yes, grace is free to us. It wasn't free to Jesus. He bought it for us with his blood and his life. But for us it's free. So take advantage of that gift he's offering you. Good morning, baby doll. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, John 6:37. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me I will never drive away. Ephesians 3:16 through 19. I pray that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the saints, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know that this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. That is a beautiful scripture. The fullness of God, that we may be filled to the top, all the way up here. Good morning. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on. You're interrupting my video. Um, so, okay. All right. We're not going to do that. So if you enjoy my content and you enjoy, uh, just talking like real people, a place to express yourself, a place to be open, um, please like and subscribe, um, comment, share my video. Uh, it would help me out a lot. Um, I noticed the other day, I'm really trying to grow my channel. Um, and or maybe it was this morning. All right, okay, get down. I read that starting in February, that, and don't take this as the gospel. I read it on Reddit, actually. Um, that for small YouTube channels, that come February, that it's going to be harder to be able to get monetized, and the what do you call it? The qualifications are going up. Now you're going to need 8,000 um, watch hours, and can't remember. Let me look right quick. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Oh, I think I deleted it. Oh, maybe it's in my. Oops. Okay, here we go. As you can tell, I'm not very technologically uh, bright. Okay, here we go. Starting February 1st, 2027, um, YPP entry thresholds for new applicants are changing to 8,000 qualified watch hours in the last 365 days, or 20 million qualified shorts views in the last 90 days. There are no changes to the eligibility requirements to gain access to fan funding features, super chats, channel memberships, YouTube creator partnerships, or YouTube shopping. These products will continue to help creators to start their earning journeys even earlier when they reach 500 subscribers and either 3,000 qualified watch hours in the last 365 days or 3 million qualified short views in the last 90 days. So in February, it's going up to 8,000 qualified watch hours. So, for a small channel like me, that's a lot. And, you know, I need the public's help to get up there. So if you could please just, you know, tap that like button. That will send it out there so other people will have the opportunity to watch it. And just hit the subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't commit you to anything. All it does is help this old lady with a little, you know, income uh, try to make it in this world. It's very hard. The older you get, it's very hard, especially if you're on a limited income and all your money goes to bills. Had I not um, paid off my trailer and paid off my car when I was working, I don't know where I would be right now. You know, I I'm sure God would have taken care of me, but there's no way I would be able to pay rent somewhere right now. I don't have enough money. Um, and that is such a sad situation that when people get older and they're single or alone, they I don't know how they make it. But they make it through Jesus Christ. So, well, we had a pretty good prayer list going on. Um, I'd like to add a new lady. Uh, Update Miss Sherry that we've been praying for. I got a message and she said she is feeling better, which is great. God is working, Sherry. Um, just keep trusting Him. I want to add, she's called Mama Sarge. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on, but she needs our prayer. So let's go. It's an unspoken prayer. God knows. God knows exactly what she needs. And I just ask that you lift her up today. Anytime, you think about it, Mama Sarge. Lord, touch Mama Sarge. And I just thank you for each one of you, that each one of my viewers that prays. Um, I want to build up an army of prayer warriors and change something. Change something. Change the town you live in. Change the streets of Kensington. Uh, change someone in your family's life. Speaking of, let me throw this out there. D-Gikes. uh, an unbeliever who does not um, believe that God exists, I ask that you pray for him, that every time he opens his eyes, he sees Jesus. In every person he talks to, he sees Jesus. In every lunch he goes to eat, the worker at the Chick-fil-A, he sees Jesus. At night when he lays his head down, all he can see is Jesus. Everywhere he goes, he sees Jesus because God is going to become real to him. I believe that with all my heart. I believe God let that man come across my path and attack me for my faith um, because he's going to find Jesus through this. And that is amazing to me. That is the reward. That's the reward. You know, not that I get angry because he attacked my faith, but because he's going to have his soul changed because he attacked my faith. So I just thank each and every one of you. I love you. I appreciate you. Know that you are wonderful people, and don't let anyone steal your joy today. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Look for God's blessings. They're out there. Um, you know, He He puts little snippets of blessings everywhere for us, and just look for yours today. Um, Continue to pray for Miss Sherry. She is getting better, but she she needs your prayers. So, guys, I'm out of here this morning. Love you.